One peaceful morning in the quiet garden of Jetavana, where the trees gave cool shade and birds sang softly, the Buddha was sitting calmly under a large tree, teaching those who came to learn from him. People from many places would visit him to ask questions and seek peace. On that day, a young man came from a far village, looking worried and full of thoughts. He sat down in front of the Buddha, bowed with respect, and asked, "Dear Buddha, I have been wondering about something for a long time. Can you please tell me who created God?" The Buddha looked at him with kindness and did not answer right away. Instead, he gently picked up a dry leaf that had fallen near his feet and said, "Before I answer your question, let me tell you a short story." The young man nodded, ready to listen. The Buddha said, "Once there was a man who got lost in a deep forest. As night came, it became very dark. He could not see anything, and he became scared and confused. He sat down under a tree and started shouting, 'Who made this forest? Why am I here? Who put me in this darkness?' But no one answered. Then, after some time, another traveler came by. He held a small lantern in his hand. The traveler said, 'Friend, I don't know who created this forest, but I do know the way out. Come with me and we can walk out of here together.' The man still had many questions, but he followed the light. Slowly, step by step, they walked through the trees, crossed small streams, and avoided thorns. Finally, when morning came, they reached a wide open field filled with sunlight. At that moment, the man was no longer worried about who made the forest. He was just happy that he was free. The Buddha looked at the young man and said, "Your question, who created God, is like the man shouting in the dark forest. It is a big question, but it does not help you find peace or happiness right now. You see, many people spend their lives trying to understand where everything came from, but they forget to ask the most important question: how can I stop suffering? How can I live with peace and love in my heart?" The young man listened carefully, his eyes softening. The Buddha continued, "If someone is very thirsty, should they stop to argue about who invented water, or should they just drink and feel better? In the same way, the wise person doesn't waste time on questions that don't lead to peace. They look for what helps them become calm, kind, and free from pain. Some questions only make the mind more busy, but wisdom is knowing which questions truly matter." The wind gently moved the leaves, and everything felt still and quiet. The young man bowed again, and though he still didn't have the answer to his original question, he felt peaceful. He now understood that not every question needs an answer. Some questions are like heavy bags we carry, but wisdom is learning when to let them go and walk the path that brings light into our lives.